Hello there. This is Malak and welcome to episode 22 of my Wildermyth series. We're partway through a battle. The Battle of the Blaze, I think I called it. Look at the fire. Look at the pretty fire. So yeah, there's enemies still around somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where, but Tiff's gonna find them. Because that's what Tiff does. Tiff's sneaky. Yeah. Now, I'm just figuring out whose fire is who. Extinguish that fire? Can I extinguish that fire? No, apparently not. What I'm gonna do, Nakomi's gonna... Oh my god. I'm gonna move forward. Interfuse with something normal, like a ruined wall, because cool stuff. And then extinguish that fire in front. That then will give off by one opportunity to... Oh no, because there's more fire. Sub-Zero is going to extinguish that fire, and then that gives us opportunity to move through. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. And it's an appropriate use of that meme as well, so I'm pleased with this. I'm just going to interfuse with that. There's mannequins, because why the hell not? Excuse me. I can move off by one a bit more, I guess. Maybe. Extinguish that one. Off by one can then move forward a little bit further. But I don't really want them to move forward too far. Disable Stalwart. Move forward. Now I feel safer moving off by one forward. Oh, no. There we go. And we've got hidden Tiff. There we go. There's probably not much left on this battle, but maybe there is. I don't know. It just says kill all enemies, so I'm gonna kill all enemies. Tiff got to kill something! Yay! Oh my god, that was the battle. We got Adsho leveling up though. Holy crap! Off by one's nearly level 4. That's pretty good. And we've got a great axe. Oh boy! Oh boy! Extra damage to deepists. Huh? Okay. Bonus damage to blah, blah, blah. Individual attacks in the background. Yeah. Excuse me. I don't think there's anybody who really... It's kind of cool, don't get me wrong, I like it. Paigey likes the range. But... So I was umming and ahhing about Paigey with the... Yeah, let's yeah, why not? You can swap between a big spear and a big axe. Oh boy. When Stalwart is active, Adsho becomes immune to negative status effects. So yeah, no stasis on Adsho when the Stalwart. Untouchable when he gets a kill. Next will miss. As a swift action, Adsho engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Adsho must stay in range and maintain clear line of sight. Plus 1 armor per engaged foe. Holy shit. That's great. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat. As a swift action, Adsho frightens the enemy, forcing him to spend the next turn running away. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of fun. Engage is fun, because Adsho is a tank. And... master of all infernos. I think engage would be fun. Yeah, I think that would be fun. The corridors sigh. A draft of air flowing through them that billows cobwebs, blows bitter, inky smells out of the cracks and windows. Door up here. I'm still on the alert, Nakomi. You too? Okay? The crumbling shoulders of the keep seem to sag a little deeper. The chasm in the ground drops to a barely seen basement floor. They sidle past, tickling free fragments that spill down and shatter in darkness. I like the fact that both pets of theirs are visible in this little cutscene. That's kind of cute. Now, brother and sister have pets. One of them is a slightly more normal pet than the other, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Come to stand before a waxy door. Kind of has a strangely pristine look to it. Bit cleaner and sturdier than everything else, huh? The whole wall just fades as they speak those words. Story idea. The shy, powerless servant girl in dalliance with the unhappily married warlock king. Okay, just a bit random. A quiet chamber lies beyond, peaceful and abandoned. It's weird. It's like I can sense him. You're here, aren't you? Mothman, we came for you. No need to quack quite so loud, ducky. And before you do start lecturing me... You're hurt. Let me help. The scrapes and grazes, dear bird. Here, use the shade gathered in your wings. Shroud us from her, so we may move safely on. By her he means Ectis. She could see us? I think so. The signatures of all uncautious life are exposed to her inner eye. She can dream of us. Maybe a better way to express it. So, but, okay. You want me to hide us? Your element is obscurity. Every powdery panel on your back drinks the shadows you walk under. Use your wings. Ask them what they are for, and they will answer with instinct. Apologies. It's, not that I doubt what you're saying, but, well... Off by one allows his awareness to trickle and bleed away from his born body into those petal-thin wings. And then he sees the entire structure from outside. At the speed of a wish, he paints it out of the scene. I'm actually doing it. Yes, though next time show a little more restraint. You will exhaust yourself throwing quilts over castles like that. Wish I'd respected this power a little more. Power deserves nothing from us but caution. We are claimed by whatever we crown. Should probably get moving, right? Hidden or no? Indeed. I suspect she shall peel the place apart under cloak, and while our fortunes hold, let us be away. You lead us on a wide-ranging chase. Why not come to us, or hide your presence from them entirely, like Off by One's apparently doing? Questions, yes. Don't fall down here. God, he does look a bit wrecked, doesn't he? Would you believe I have been so deeply fatigued I could scarce assemble any clearer idea of where I was or how to find you? 6 years I have fled, a moth in a forge, unable to land long, stumbling and flitting away from heat and hammers. A regular rabbit might have run himself raw, but no, I am cleverer and more winged than that. I stayed only as far from her grasp as was necessary, and then, wandering terrafract, I at last found one unguarded glimmerseam. The one gap is all I needed. Slipped through, but summoned no better inspection than to send up a flare. I hope my birds swooped in. You were hunted, so you left as assurance of your identity, and you left that glimmerseam behind. Yes, a summer house from long ago. That was where I thought to go next. Some places stay fixed in the mind. I knew I would not have long there before they followed. From what you told me, you were quite close as well. I'm sorry, I was fighting senselessness. But you changed your strategy. You knew where you were going next. Indeed, I left you a map, and I went home. It was prettier than when I was a child, gallivanting through the corridors, climbing columns and bookcases, and sneaking into small spaces to read. Memories still put me there, and dreams. Home's the naturalist place to end up. But does that mean, yes, I am a prince? It was a long time ago. A long, buried time. My advice to you, dear birds, do not outlive all you have loved. Your idle talents will turn to mischief, and your mischief will damage those with something still to treasure. In any case, I do not merely seek asylum, but also I am here to give warning. Our Ecthis, your Aluna, she will ruin this world if she is not stopped. The delicate caveat is, stopping her may be impossible. Her powers are beyond mine, and her body is beyond death. Can I ask, maybe we could just talk it out, make peace with her? My memory of her is, she didn't intend harm. I honestly didn't fully understand what she intended. Perhaps an appeal would work, but I would strongly urge you to have a second plan. You'll not face her twice. From what I am given to understand of her aims, she intends to remake the animal, the human animal, in the image of herself. Off by one, you were her first try. She will evoke a great change in the blood of all of our kind, across this and all yonderings. But what does that even mean? Is that something she can do? And also, how do you presume to know? Sorry, but, we're supposed to believe she told you a plan. She told me a plan. She is a thoughtful one, and she tried to make me see. We both contain immensities, as smallnesses and hypocrisies. Some, more than others, yes, but they are things we never would have comprehended left alone. Tell me it's not your story as well. I only ever saw flaws, weaknesses in myself. Now I know those were doors, waiting to be unlocked. You shouldn't be fighting me. You should be at my side, helping it happen. You certainly have no obligation to credit my story. The goals sound sort of benevolent, though, don't they? In her future, it is the gifted ones like her, like Off by One, and perhaps the mystics and potential mystics among you, they inherit the world. Everyone else will fade into poor, violent sorrowers, like those you have seen forced to put down. That divide does not make her happy, but it will not make her stop. I am sorry. I'm quite exhausted. A big gloomy hole is what I need. No protection will keep her offers forever. I thank you deeply for sheltering me, and if I must go to draw her ire off your necks, I will blithely go. If you intend to fight her, you will have my aid. Good night. The Mothman makes for the basement, where he's pushed together a musty, dark nest he likes. Adsho does not look impressed, and the others just look like undecided. He seems different. More serious. Nothing can kill her, did he say? Nothing will keep her at bay. Didn't do a good job of leaving us with hope. It's that impossible riddle. Who can joust with lightning and slay the storm? Answers rarely leap to frantic fingers. A season of searching rakes by. Oh no, this is not Nakomi speaking. This is the narrator speaking. Answers rarely leap to frantic fingers. A season of searching rakes by, before one curious, half-remembered page flutters through the room of Nakomi's mind to drape itself on her consciousness. Oh boy! That was something and a half. Oh, man. Oh, I am so far past the point that I got before on this. Like, I think I got to chapter 2, and I think I died in the finale of chapter 2. Now we've just completed the finale of chapter 4, and to be fair, that was a bloody fun fight. My god, the fire. Just so much fire. It was insane. It was brilliant. I did like the Thrixel oven. It was so good. It was just fire everywhere. Oh man. Oh dear. So, fall gives way to winter. Harrowed and hurried as she was that season, Nakomi understood each day was a strawberry, to be savoured and shared by light of sun and candle. Among the whole company, a quiet eagerness for life softly burned. Who could say how many more days there'd be? Okay, bear leg. Yes, we will accept the bear leg. Yeah, you're definitely becoming more healthy and less fast. Though, bears are bloody fast. You can't outrun a bear, so why does getting a pair of bear legs suddenly make me slower? I don't know. We're gonna have the bear leg. We'll have the bear leg. Oh my goodness, we've got loads of upgrades to do. There's a lot of people that may not need any. What have we got resources-wise? We haven't got that many fabrics. Spell threads, though. Oh boy. I'm glad we've got plenty, though, because we're gonna need them. Tiff, you are also fully upgraded. That's the thing when you've got no actual hands. Suddenly it's like, armor? Okay, armor it is. Oh yeah, the rat tail. Forgotten that you tried to trick the elemental guardian things. So Estrudel, you've got a staff, but there's an argument to say that a wand would be good, so that you can have that lantern, because that lantern thing, +2 warding. It's kind of a cool metal belt thing. It's not a bandolier, it's sash. I mean, a sash sounds like it's fabric, and wouldn't that be around the waist? There's got to be a name for that. I probably know the name, but I just isn't coming to mind. But either way, yes, we could give you a wand so you could switch back to having some warding, but we need to look at upgrades first. Pagey. You were the only person with not big upgrade armor. There we go. It's going to use up some ingots, hide some fabrics, but I think it's needed. Night mail. Okay. Primary weapons for everybody. Pagey and Estrudel. Well, I mean, it depends on the primary weapon. I don't know what Pagey's primary weapon is now. You got the Minotaur axe, which, let's be honest, pretty badass. It's pretty badass. I think off by 1 I was doing the Vigor Flow build, because a spear definitely seems Vigor Flowy. Nakomi, you've got that thing there, and whatever the hell that is, extra potency. No wonder you're hitting so hard. And this gives more spell damage. Jesus. Yeah, no wonder you're kicking so much ass, Nakomi. You've got like +1 potency from there, +4 spell damage. That's horrific. And a bit more warding. Okay. You can hit them, or you can stab them with the poisons. I kind of feel like... See, Leaf is definitely the get in there and hit everyone kind of a What other options do we have? Yeah, not that interesting, to be fair. There's not a huge amount that we need to upgrade, weirdly enough. We've kind of gotten to that point where it's like, okay. I'm thinking of giving you a wand as an alternative. There's no point replacing the staff when you've got a spare slot. Fire wand. Now what I need... Just stunt damage. That's so expensive. Holy shit. I mean, we can afford it. It's not difficult to afford. Boy, that's hardly any cost at all, because it's a straight upgrade, so it's got a discount. Yeah, let's craft the mega Minotaur axe. Bleep, 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 bleep. I kind of feel like for those odd times, why are you still bleeping? Stop bleeping at me, bloody phone. I kind of feel like it would be worth... I think it would be worth it. Upgrade both the weapons. So you've basically got the spear for range and the axe. The axe for slightly more damage, but it's got shred and good against deepists. So really, the axe is your primary weapon, I would say. But every now and again, there's going to be an enemy that's just out of reach, so you're going to pull out the spear and stab them. But that 2 shred, 9 damage, ridiculous stunt damage, and deepest bonus damage, grotesque. Absolutely grotesque, but amazing. So I'm happy with this. This stabby dagger, we can upgrade that, but first things first, Herr Strudel. We could upgrade the staff. We could also upgrade it into various other staffs. But I think that, I mean, I've always been a big fan of water staffs. Refunds an action point on a stunt? I mean, why not? Yeah, because it's just stunt damage that goes down. But if you do that, the damage will go up. The spell damage goes up. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, the action point is just so strong as an ability. So everyone's primary weapon is now level 3. We have Sparsero's dagger, which could do with an upgrade. I cannot upgrade it without spending legacy points. Well, I can, but not much. Yeah. I could upgrade it a little bit. Burns a lot of ingots, but we've got... Ingots the only thing that we don't really have much of. And Herr Strudel, you could potentially do with a wand. Let's use these shortcuts instead of scrolling. That's useful. What is the actual difference between a staff and a wand? That sounds like sort of a stupid question in a way. I don't know why I'm clicking that. No. So Herr Strudel. So that staff, if you change it into a wand, so the damage goes down, the range goes down. That makes sense. I mean, it's a big staff. You can hit people. The warding goes up, but the block goes down. So basically, the wand is better defensively against fellow spellcasters, but also gives you better offense as well with your stuff. What's the benefit of a staff unless you're getting into melee? It's a good question that I wish I'd asked earlier. I think we should probably have a wand for you. Block is useful, but yeah, it looks to me like the spell damage is the same actually, sorry. So you gain more defense against incoming magic, but you lose a little bit of blocking. I think the blocking is a general defense. I think that like affects it all, doesn't it? I think buying you a wand. Let's get you a fire wand. It'll kind of match your sister's flamey thing. Yeah. No, not getting confused with my no, not your sister's. Definitely not your sister. That's Nakomi. Nakomi's off by one sister. Anyway, point is, how often you're actually going to use it, though? Might just save it. Sometimes you do actually get into a fight. Not gonna lie, but you do sometimes get into a fight. I do like the water effect. Yeah, I'm gonna craft it. It's gonna cost us a point, but that just means your backup weapon is just a bit more effective. You are now like full water bow, water dagger combo with stabby daggers. Stabby daggers. It's a shame that there's not more. I mean, you get some unique offhand items here and there, obviously, because we have, strangely enough. Is this the one? Yeah, the spell shard. But I just feel like there's some lackingness going on here. Almost I feel like there should be a second upgrade level like there is with armor. Because with armor, it's only 1 or 2 levels. Weapons, you get 1, 2, or 3. Tiers, level, whatever you want to call it. But anyway. I think we're completely out of ingots. Ingots is kind of what we need going forward. Everyone's got good armor, everyone's got good primary weapons. This is the final chapter, and we can craft during the chapters, but, yeah. There might be a situation where we want you to use your wand. And weirdly enough, it needs ingots for wands, which is a shame. It happens. I think it's worth it. We can do it during the battle. I'm done. I'm pretty sure I'm done. Okay. Let's see what we get. I'll go through the intro and then I'll call the episode once we've gone through the intro. Because my throat's actually starting to get a bit... I hope Tiff doesn't have many voice lines during this intro. This prologue. Wind makes a puppet show of the woods and wheatgrass. Smells of winter. I've started to associate them with a journey. Oh god. By the sounds of it, we're leaving today. I think that's wise. Didn't trust you much that night you first wandered into our camp. Funny thinking back, isn't it? We've all been through since. In case we cannot find it quickly enough, but I agree, that is a risk we may have to run. I'd show, Tiff, in here. How early were you all up? Never went to bed. I feel like I've overslept. I do not require sleep. Well, anyway, we took the wood path and picked up some kindling. Sounded like you had travel plans. Yeah, I think we're heading out. You remember this book, Adsho? The Korean one. Korean one? The Kyoran one. Koreans, that's a different place. Funny how fate weaves things in. My little brother finally did translate it all. Didn't think it had much use, though, and we kind of forgot about it. This past fall, I found myself thinking about a particular passage, not one of the illustrated entries, but one of the messy scrawled accounts in the back. Here, you read it. Start where my thumb was. The binding words were wrung from our throats. Our lungs were leached of air. I've decided now Adsho's not great with books, mostly because he's always on fire, but maybe bad education. I don't know. Just he seems like he's got the voice for someone who's literate, but you know, on the edge. But when As Diurman, it's pronounced. Kyoran name. No, don't know where the voices come from. Kyoran name. Person's name. Right, well, when Asderman shook me and my fearing eyelids lifted, she was smiling. And the thing was done. Blasted into the founding stone, the runic script of our entwined souls, smoky words that would elude even the most dream-fluent and wishing-wise, and any who did not share my blood or my wives, so the seal was made sure. Thereafter, a tower did we raise, our tower of locks. From within no being could go without, and from without no being within, save when by our will the door were unbarred. Adsho let the old Kyoran book softly close. Yeah, I'm glad you let it close rather than try and closing it yourself. That would have ended badly. Imagine that. A great tower of your own, and you can govern who goes in or comes out, and... But so, you all think there may be some kind of artifact or mystical treasure there? Something to fight with? I think Nakomi and them are thinking we find the place and trap Ecdysis inside, or am I wrong? My knowledge of old Kyor's descent, and the Mothman too, he says it's possible. Accepted history has it that the ancient Kyorans engaged in a centuries-long struggle with the Thrixel. Most theorize that is what ended the Kyoran civilization. We learned such things growing up, though Thrixel was only a monster from rhymes. But wait, really? That's our plan? Lock her up in a fancy magic prison? Being honest, it is a long, almost target-blind shot, but time ebbs, and I doubt we can protect our presence if we stay here. Problem is, we don't know where it is, or if it works, or how we open it, or how we coax her inside, or if it even exists in the first place. Jeez, Nakomi, that is one way to lift spirits and bolster the morale of the group. What I know is that we stand no chance of winning a direct duel. I also know that Kyoran records are lauded for their accuracy, and when this story struck my ear, I could not help but feeling it had a ring of truth, and the familiarity of a well-trod tale long forgotten. I believe it is out there, this tower of locks, and my beliefs are as good as your certainties, little birds. That's quite a claim. I'm quite a Mothman. Trumble, trumble. A bulging gust tries to bust the window. All right. Well, let's be on the road then. Almost luck. Maybe that we haven't long to get used to our beds. They depart before noon, seeking rumour and riddle's key, travelling always with protective shrouds cast around. but any night's wind feels like it might rip away their fortunes. Oh. Ooh, the shadows deepen. Ooh. Okay, that's a longer episode than I thought it would be. Like, I was properly assuming... Oh my god, look, I wonder what that region is. Maybe that's the finale. So yeah, I'm going to call that episode here. We're on the final chapter, guys. Final chapter, I think. It's got to be chapter 5. I'm pretty sure 5 rings a bell. Rings more of a bell than 4 did. What I do like is there are so many little passages through this mountain range. Makes it convenient. There's one there, that's convenient. Don't know about these mountain passes, but we may have to dig one. See how it goes. Because if there aren't any passes, going all the way around there is a pain. Digging one through there might be useful. Yeah, we'll cross that. We'll travel that mountain pass when we come to it. Nah. So until next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you don't mind the chaotic length of the episodes. Until next time, though. Cheerio.